What's going on, fellas? It is 4:20 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday. I usually don't record anything before the lift. I might put this after. I don't know, but on Saturdays, I usually wake up at like 8 a.m. and I think I'm just at this point I'm freaking getting addicted to waking up from like 2:30 to 3 a.m. Just before anyone starts the day, having the extra edge. I think it's just great, and I like working out before work because then after work I'm not like trying to rush through my workout because it's not like, oh, I have to get to bed by this certain time so I can wake up in the morning, wake up at 5 or 6 or whatever, and get back to work. So I get to really value, you really get to value the workout better. And surprisingly, there's 4 other cars here in the morning. You're usually going to find, I would say people with the winner's mentality that are coming this early. People who are very competitive, people, or they're just drunk and they got back from a party and they're like, oh, I want to go to the gym. Hopefully that's not the case. But I think I might get in the habit of just going every day this early, waking up this early. Because honestly, guys, there's not really much to do at night that I really care about. I'm just going on Snapchat and like a lot of people are out like drinking and shit right now, or like going to like clubs and shit right now, and I'm like, am I like lonely? Like I'm not. No, I'm not. But to be waking up at 2:33 every morning while everyone's just getting ready for bed, being on the exact opposite at 180 schedule, what can I say? It's lonely at the top. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, it's definitely a high for sure. I will say that much. And but yeah, today we have deadlifts, and I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm gonna go for ripping 6 plates, see if I can hit that once. It'd be cool if I could hit it twice. Best I ever did was hit it 3 times, but as I've said time and time again, I'm in a mega calorie deficit right now. And on top of that, I'm also taking Retta. We're going, I want to say 4 weeks on Retta. The first week I pinned 10 IUs. For the past 2 to 3 weeks, I've been pinning 20 IUs. I will say it. Sorry. I will say it does feel. That's why you can't smoke weed, because you'll just cough crap up the morning after. And also, that's why you shouldn't smoke weed, because you forget things. Like, I literally forgot what I was gonna freaking frack. Yeah, I guess I am excited about, it's Saturday, I don't have to work, so I can freaking do whatever after this, which can kind of be a scary thing, if you have all this free time, because it's like, what do I do? And that's kind of ties in with, like, smoking weed, like, because that's a way to pass time. Literally, last video, I'm using a lighter to point, I didn't mean to do that. Last video, I talked about how, it makes you content with being bored, makes you satisfied with doing nothing. If you're ripping the bong and, you're sucking down some chips and sucking down some pizza, watching freaking doom scrolling on YouTube or watching movies, playing video games, whatever. It seems harmless, but 10 years go by of that, and it's like, what are we doing? Like, all this time freaking passed and nothing to show for except time wasted smoking and doing nothing. So, I mean, if you want to do nothing, then yeah, weed is great. And for people that have that, they're always, thoughts constantly, always thinking, they're very conscious, I guess you could say. I can. Then it might be beneficial, But in the long term, it's never beneficial. Anything where you can get that instant hit is just never optimal. Never should turn to do it. And it makes it so when you're sober and you're actually doing hard stuff, that stuff tends to suck. And you might be cranky and grumpy. And especially if you're a grown man, you can't be grumpy. That's what a 5-year-old is, you know. You can't have moods. That's bad. That's dangerous. But yeah, I'm just talking. I'm just yapping, as people call it. That's just a funny thing to say, yapping. I like that. But yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, so, okay, I hit 585 deadlift for one, and I did 3 sets of lat pull downs with 250. The first 2 sets was wide grip, and then I went narrow grip, and then after that I hit 3 sets of rows. It's like a plate loaded machine, so I can't really describe it. Stepping in dog. No. And then I did 3 sets of hammer curls with 80-pound dumbbells, and that was my freaking workout. And then I went to the store, and then I bought. I feel like I'm so autistic just talking like this. And then I did this, and then I did this because of this. No. But yeah, it was a freaking solid workout and a start to a solid day. But it's just, I don't work today, so what the frick do I do? I'm, trying to save up money and everything. Last video, I believe it was, video before, I talked about my vision, which was starting a gym. And, Rome wasn't built in a day, so you got to start off small. Great things, most of the time, start off small, If you ask any successful businessman, they start off small. So it's a gleam of hope. It's a glimmer of hope. My freaking feet are soaked. I got to get out of the grass. There's still dew in the grass. So that's one of my focuses. I mean, the only thing I can really do to work towards it is just freaking put away money. And I didn't mention this, but this is my bank account has been frozen for the 3rd time in 3 weeks. I don't know what's going on. I just got a new debit card. So I'm literally just going to the bank whenever I need money and pulling out like $1,000 at a time and just like not able to use my debit card. I need to get a credit card. I keep saying that, but I will. And, but yeah, it just blows my mind that I'm having these problems with the bank because it's so often. Oh man, like I kind of want to get a new bank because these guys suck. I don't know if it's their fault. I went into the bank after work yesterday, was in there for an hour just talking, and the bank didn't even know. So there's that, but it's whatever, it'll get figured out eventually. But yeah, and I think if you can go to the gym before work, I would argue that is the best way to start your day. Versus doing it after, because I don't know about you guys, but at least me, I find that after, if I'm at the gym, I try to rush through the workout. It's not the same. I can't really focus and hone in and attack the workout with the energy that I should be. So that's what I'll say about that. But yeah, I was kind of tempted almost to use a trap bar when I was deadlifting, but I mean, guys, I already showed you guys this thing, but why do I have a freaking blister on my pinky? I mean, I know why. It was from digging holes at my job, slamming an iron hard bar into the freaking ground. That just destroys your hands. I was literally doing it for like 30 minutes straight and making no progress and trying to bust the rocks in half. But and it's also a good workout, good cardio. Yeah, trying to find a way to enjoy the weekend other than just doing nothing and just chilling, you know. But yeah, tomorrow, you know, tomorrow's gonna be a rest day, because tomorrow typically I would hit legs, squat, leg press, a couple isolated movements after that. But I just hit a deadlift, so my hamstrings are gonna be feeling it. And yeah, I know what a lot of people are saying, that I'm kind of like doing stiff-legged deadlifts, in the sense that I'm using my lower back way too much. Someone commented on the video, and I appreciate that. Actually kind of a long comment, and I really appreciate that, because that means you took time to leave that. And yeah, bruh. I see the point you're making, and I have to agree. I probably would see different results if I bent my legs a little more, and got down a little lower. It kind of feels awkward though for me, and I just tend to bend my back, round my back a little more than I should. And I'm not seeing any pain from it, although it's probably one of those things where over time it'll start to be detrimental to your long-term health. So that also could be a factor and something that I should look out for. So I appreciate that comment. Brother. But I appreciate all you guys' comments, even the hate comments. Keep them coming. But yeah, definitely a good workout today. Tomorrow's gonna be rest day, so you know, not a big fan of that. But yeah. Also, another thing, I would say, man, even the weekend, you know, you don't need to freaking sleep in. That's kind of it sounds great. But when it actually happens, then you're like, oh, frick. Like, what the frick's going on? Waking up, not waking up to an alarm clock sounds great. But after a while, it's like, okay, it really helps to have that alarm clock and just stay grounded in your routine and just, you know, keep at it. But yeah, just keep hammering away at whatever routine you have, if it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, switch it up, because that's a sign of craziness. It's just doing the same thing and expecting different results. Who's that going to help? No one, and especially not you. So I encourage you, switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had to do. That's what I freaking had to do. I talked to my trainer about it, and he's like, yo, Nick, yo, bro, you know, great that you're lifting after work. That's awesome. But here's the deal. Okay, you ready? Go before work. I know you start work at 7 o'clock in the morning. Guess what? Other people do it too. And guess what? You surround yourself with those people, right? Those people that are with you at the gym at that time in the morning. You know, being there at that time in the morning shows that you don't give a flying frick, okay, about sleeping in, about, you know, getting those couple extra hours of sleep. Because you know, it's just kind of a matter of just doing it without the motivation, you know, just freaking plugging away at it, just doing it. So all that to say, it's been a great change that I'm happy I took. And earlier on this channel, if you guys remember those videos or have seen them, that's what I was doing. I started waking up at 3 every morning and going in when I worked at my old job, my old fence job, before I came to this one that I'm at now. But yeah, for me at least, I like to go before work. It gives you a freaking great start to the day, and it makes you more optimistic when you walk into work. I noticed that for some reason the gym gives me energy when I start off the day. It gets me freaking primed up and ready. And I walk into work and I see all my coworkers. I'm like, ah! And they know I'm freaking fired up and feisty and ready for the day. Yeah. I just freaking, ew, it's disgusting. Sorry. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, see you guys next time. Peace out.